Welcome, Hoosier fans, to this edition of Banner Morning, your weekly rundown of IU basketball news and notes. I'm Dylan Wallace, and Indiana basketball takes the floor tomorrow for an exhibition. Tomorrow's exhibition isn't the first time Indiana will compete competitively on the floor this season, as they had a secret scrimmage against Marquette a little over a week ago. Indiana lost 72-69, but were without guards Devontae Green and Rob Phinisee. Injuries to both Green and Phinisee don't seem serious, but are most likely the same precautionary reasons they were held out of Hoosier hysteria. Leading the way for Indiana in this scrimmage was freshman Armand Franklin, who finished with 14 points. Three other Hoosiers scored in double figures, as Trace Jackson-Davis, Joey Brunk, and Al Durham all had 11 points each. Indiana impressively got to the free throw line 43 times, but struggled to knock them down, making just 24. However, the Hoosiers did go 50% from beyond the arc, draining 5 of 10 three-pointers. To play this well shorthanded against a talented Marquette team is a promising sign for Indiana this season, and fans will get to see them in action for the first time tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern against Gannon. In recruiting news, class of 2020 five-star forward Dawson Garcia took his official visit to Bloomington this past weekend, and, ironically, Indiana and Marquette appear to be the favorites to sign Garcia. Garcia has playing experience with the already committed Anthony Leal and Trey Galloway, as they all played together at the Adidas All-America Gauntlet. Leal tweeted out a picture of the three at the Gauntlet and said, quote, "Let's wear the same jersey again soon," unquote. Garcia said in a few interviews before his visit that he will probably decide his destination relatively soon following his trip to B-Town. To stray away from basketball news for a second, we'd like to congratulate Indiana's football team for its victory over Nebraska on Saturday to become bowl eligible for the third time in 5 years. Indiana's 38-31 road win over the Huskers was the first victory against Nebraska since 1959. It's also the first time the Hoosiers have reached 6 wins in October since 1993, which was also the last time they won 3 Big Ten games in a row. So, a lot of history was made for the Hoosiers this past weekend, including head coach Tom Allen, who will be heading to a bowl game for the first time in his tenure. The team will next play at home against Northwestern this Saturday under the lights at Memorial Stadium, kicking off at 7 p.m. Eastern. Allen gave a passionate speech following the game, encouraging fans to show up and watch the team continue their impressive season. For the links mentioned in this edition of Banner Morning, visit assemblycall.com. Remember to use the URL iutickets.shop to visit SeatGeek for the best prices on IU basketball tickets. That's iutickets.shop, promo code ASSEMBLY for $10 off your first purchase. We'll be back tomorrow with a new edition of Banner Morning. Until then, keep your elbows in, your eyes on the rim, and go Hoosiers.